Hello everyone, I go by the name Makayla and I'm here with
Paapa Ohene Makwansa.
Okay, so today I'm here with my UCMAS teacher to ask him some few questions about what he has been teaching us. So sir, what do you need from us as we are learning the UCMAS? What do you expect like for us to do?
Okay, we expect students or learners to be able to eliminate the fear of mathematics and then take the negative notion of the concept of mathematics, that people fear it and then doesn't want to participate.
So what do you think people that don't want to participate in the UCMAS, what advice do you have for them?
My short advice that there is a lot of misconceptions around the study of mathematics and the numbers, but as they take part, they will be able to overcome it and then to make their IQ level to the next level and lift them.
Do you think if a student gets this UCMAS to a higher level, what do you expect from that child?
Okay, the student or the learner will be very smart and then the IQ level will increase. If the student more creative than before, it will affect any part of the subject, because from our discovery or from our search, we found out that mathematics is the basis of every best student we have ever seen so far.
Do you think UCMAS will make the children be active and other stuff?
Yes, more active than before and then more outspoken. Some people may be able to do something, but because of fear, because of misconceptions, they don't want to be outspoken, but it will bring some kids or some learners to be very outspoken.
Okay, so why do you think parents should allow their kids to study UCMAS?
Okay, so every parent are expecting some kind of level or academic level for his or her ward. So therefore, when you put your child or put your child in the system of an course, it will increase his IQ level, and as he increases the IQ level, it will affect any other subject he's doing, whether mathematics, whether science, and then he will overcome the fear of other subjects as well.
So can you give me some advantages of the UCMAS?
Okay, you see, let me talk from an angle. The developed countries, they started their education system with an abacus. So this abacus has made, from, let's use China as an example, the Asian country China. Every kid, every ward has a foundation with abacus. So growing up, calculation, counting and stuff is not a big deal. But from our settings, the African settings, we have a perspective, and then people don't want to put that. You say maths is not good for the, and I don't want to do that one, so I don't want to do this particular course. But if you are able to overshadow that one, so one thing is that it will give you a strong foundation mathematically, a very strong, firm foundation at which you can operate anywhere. So imagine that somebody can calculate numbers in a few minutes of time. It means that whatever he's going to do, he can read and understand better off.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice. So can you show our viewers some important things they need to know on the UC2?
Okay, so this tool, which is the abacus, that's about 17 rods connected, and then this is the equational bar, and this is the frame itself. These are the bits, the ones column, and then the 5 columns. So every kid or every learner needs to get its tool so that the foundation or the lesson will go fine. But for the meantime, calculating numbers from 0 to about 10,000, 100,000 can be made from this one. So when you watch closely, let me give you a gap. When you watch closely, you see that this is the middle rod or the ones rod, and this red colored bead is 1, and this is also 1, this is also 1, this is also 1, making 4, and this is the 5. So with the coming to the left hand side is the 10th rod, and this is the 10th, and another 10, another 10, another 10, the 50th bead. Now from there we got the 100th rod, 100th, 1,000, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, 1 million, tens of millions, and then hundreds of millions. And the other side are in almost of a fraction or a decimal formation. So whenever you are having the two, the numbers are not the main problem. I've been telling people, the more practical the work becomes, the more easier it looks like. So with the two, the more the work become, the system or the concept become more practical now than theory. Our educational system has become more theoretical than more practical. And so people will be able to rattle 1, 2, or 3, and when they say do them, and then it's a big deal. We have been studying atom for over years. Nobody can identify the atom as of now. Nobody has been able to identify the molecule as of now. But the abacus too, as far as you get it, now the mind and the hand go hand in hand. The fingers and the mindset. So let's say I'm having the beat. So let's do an example of the numbers. So let's say 20. Watch closely again. Then 50, 2, 5, minus 2, minus 10, minus 50. And then you get 17 as a result. So whatever be the case, the calculator can calculate fine, but abacus can calculate better off and faster off than that one. Thank you.
So do you think the UCMAS formulas can help students in BC?
Okay, from about, let's say, the starting point of the BC at now, the percentage of mathematics or the passing percentages has not been able to be met when it comes to mathematics. So indirectly, it is not yet. We have not gotten to the standard of which. So the constant, the regulation of more people on board, then means we will increase our level of getting distinction in mathematics. So indirectly, mathematics is a core subject in our BEC, but people naturally pass in other subjects and they still fail the maths. It means that there is a big question mark. So that question mark and that search has been able to tell us that we need more people must be online or be on the program so that we'll be able to get more people to pass than before.
Be sure to share the podcast on your favorite social media channels.
What do you think parents will think about the price of the UCMAS and the prices?
Okay, from the beginning of time, the pricing or the fee for the program was really high because we targeted certain class of schools. But from a long time search, we found out that survey is not working for us. So we wanted to bring all the schools, so we reduced the price that every parent can be part, put the kid on board.
So I want to share my experience to my viewers. As a UCMAS student, I've learned a lot. When I came to Young Dream Montessori School, they taught me a lot about UCMAS and other stuffs. It makes me fast in math solving and other stuff. So I want you to know that Young Dream Montessori School is the best school in Ghana. And if you want to bring your world here, you can contact 0549656602. We have ultra modern classrooms and spacious computer labs in our school. What do you think?
I think gaming should not be banned.
Can you give me some reasons why it should not be banned? Because I think it should be banned.
Okay, and let me take this opportunity to introduce or to give you the perspective behind the caning before time. Now, I've been telling people in a space of time that a knife is purposely for cutting, let's say, vegetables or fruits, but people are using to kill people or to rob people. It doesn't mean knives are bad. So the cane is not a problem. It is the people or the act at which the cane is being used for. So the reason for the caning is to instill discipline and not to create fear.
But sir,
but
are
people are misconnecting us. Yes, you can talk. Come
but
on.
sir, are you aware that it's against child human rights?
Okay, I want to know more about that one.
Okay, so assuming a teacher hitting a child and then the child gets hit, it's not the teacher that is supposed to take the child to the hospital, because the teacher won't. It's the parent, and the parent is going to spend a lot of money in the hospital to take care of the child. What do you think about that?
Okay, so like I told you before, now let me give you an example. Four educationalist people, let's say Dr. Buzia and co, from comparison from now then to now, they are ahead of us mathematically, English, whatever. They were in the process of the caning even higher than this time, but it is applied appropriately. So the appropriate application of the caning puts correct discipline at this point in time. So the problem is not just about the caning, the act. No, it's about what as the caning brought to some people that I'm mentioning the names. Look at Dr. Buzia, I've given Dr. Agre and Co. They were under the same system, and why are they not complaining? Because they got a better benefit of it.
But teachers are abusing the cane on children, hurting them, giving them scars on their skin and less. What do you think about that?
Okay, so the same way students are also being more stubborn than before. Students are being more stubborn, more troublesome, feeling in quotes child rights or human rights, so forth. For your information, when the child fails, the same parents who are complaining about the caning will come back to us and tell us that we are not putting the effort. But that effort we needed to put, they say we shouldn't put that same effort. So you wanted to drive the car, but I shouldn't use the AC. When we are sweating, and say, why are we sweating too?
Thank you. I'm your lovely host for today, Makayla Abnasanto Aboten.